everybody, Nolan North here. It's Trailer Talk, along with my good friends Drew, Lewis, Pagan, Steph, and PJ Haarsma. We're back, and I am I'm lit. I'm in a.
I mean, you're drunk.
I'm extremely drunk, and shit be crazy. Guys, we're back. What's happening?
We're back.
What do we got
excited.
today?
Yeah, I'm excited about today. This trailer dropped a couple weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago, and it's been on my radar for a while. Basically, this is A24's like new, like, hey, we're gonna win all the Academy Awards movie. It's The Green Knight, based on the poem of Sir Gawain and the Green Knight. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Do you guys want to talk a little bit about, like, does everyone here know the story?
I know nothing. I know nothing.
Okay,
I know about Sir Gawain, but
Right.
I thought this was I thought this was a vegan Batman thing. I didn't know what we were looking at.
He kills you with
like,
kale.
Oh,
Whoa. So this is the Batman that doesn't go down. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Dark Knight and everything. It's the Green Knight. He's just like, I'm here to, find sustainable energy. And, let's
Sustainable energy.
get people to stop eating meat.
Yeah. Gotta lower those greenhouse gas
Pretty
emissions.
Exactly.
The Green
Yeah.
Knight. If you don't, he chops your head off. That's basically how this goes. He's like one step above Captain Planet, is the way I look at it.
So the Joker isn't in this.
No. Well, I mean, maybe
wait a minute. What was that?
That's the Joker.
Dinner.
Yeah.
Not according to the Green Knight.
Not according. So I'll do a quick summary on the poem, the famous poem. It basically, it's like New Year's Day. This is a King Arthur story, right? It lives in the King Arthur world. So King Arthur and his knights are kind of like hanging out on New Year's Day, having a feast, and all of a sudden, the king asks, like, "Hey, who can regale me with like an amazing tale or story?" And this Green Knight busts through the door. He's kind of shimmery and all green. His skin is green, and he puts out a challenge. And he basically says, "Whoever can best me or defeat me with my axe, you will henceforth, accept this challenge." And Sir Gawain sort of says, like, "Hey, I can do this. I'll best you," and he does. And then the knight picks up his decapitated head and says, like, "Henceforth, you must meet me at the Green Chapel, and you will receive a similar blow." Right. So basically, he's like, "What you did to me, I'm going to do to you." And so it kind of throws down this. And so Gawain now embarks on this quest to find to go to the Green Chapel. He has to fight, like, the poem kind of skips over the journey a little bit, but yeah, he goes through, fights giants and thieves and bandits and whatnot, and then he eventually gets to this. He prays because he doesn't think he's going to make it. He prays, and this castle appears like out of nowhere, and he enters the castle, and there's a lord and a lady, and the lord makes a deal with him. He's like, "Hey, you can stay here. I'll go hunt for food, and whatever I bring back, if I bring back something, you have to give me something in return." And so the wife,
lot of strings attached in this story.
I feel like I'm in fucking history class here.
yeah,
I know, the guy cuts his head off.
Can we
he's
just
like,
watch the trailer?
I need
Because
a whiteboard.
I'm afraid there's going to be a
need a
test
whiteboard.
after this. I almost fell asleep twice.
I'm not a good test taker. I'm
Put
not
the
a
fucking
good-
trailer
I'm not
on.
a good
Come on,
test
let's
taker.
watch the trailer.
Guys, how about this? A guy walks in, says, I'm the best. So you want to fight?" And then he kicks his ass, cuts his head off, and the guy holds his head. "Okay, now you got to do this." It's like, "No, I already cut your fucking head off."
No.
That's the end of the poem.
It's like a really
poem's
complicated bar fight.
yeah.
The
It
guy's
Roll the
all
trailer.
green.
Come on.
It's like
Let's see
Gawain
it.
and
Roll it.
Jolly Green Giant. Ho, ho, ho. Where's my head?
I mean, I didn't get to the point where what it's about. But,
All right, what's it
Oh,
about?
really?
Get to the point.
It's okay.
Yeah, well, it's about Sir Gawain has to hold on to his honor, and there's a test in the castle. Blah 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 blah. Whatever. Yeah, let's roll the trailer.
Thank you.
And then we can break it down. Gosh,
All right.
PJ,
All right.
he hates class. He hates learning things.
Oh my God, I don't have time to learn shit. I learned it all. Let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna press play in 3, 2, one, play.
There's okay.
Oh, it's foggy.
So that's not the Green Knight. That's circling.
Right, because you said the Green Knight was green. He was obviously not green.
Right. Well, I'm just throwing it
I
out.
love
See,
the color
I was
green.
listening.
This is great.
My queen was some myth.
I like the lighting and the cinematography so far.
I love the color.
These have to be lit dark like this. I love it.
Listen,
It's
A24. Anything
the
A24.
Jolly Green Giant.
Is that Merlin?
Oh, it looks like an evil cousin of Groot.
Yeah.
I will be thee.
A little bit.
Dev Patel. He's like, I got this. Wow.
Man, the
That would
color is
terrify
nice.
me.
I'm sorry.
Is this
What?
Graham?
You got to do that
That
voice,
sounds a
Nolan.
little like great.
Did it sound a little like him?
Another year nearly gone already.
Seasons are a big part of the theme.
Was it not just a game? Perhaps. But it is not complete.
I love that actor, the older guy.
Love the cinematography. My God, who shot this?
It's beautiful.
Look at that.
Look at that shot. That's
Why do you stop me?
wow. I love the colors.
Uh-oh, wait, we got a talking fox. Wait,
Oh,
what just happened?
You rest your bones.
look at the size of that axe.
The axe is too big for him.
God, that was gorgeous. It was Groot.
Look at this. It's just amazing. It's like every scene's a painting. Whoa.
Oh, that's cool too. Okay, I'm in.
What?
I'm in. Let's watch this now.
And what do you
Dude,
hope to
the
gain
music is good.
from facing all of this?
Except for the talking fox.
That looks amazing.
God, it
Yes.
looks good. Is it
Knight's
shot on
the round
film?
table. It has to
That
be.
is
It looks
why
so
at
good.
night.
Look at the in the
Does what he
shadows.
does.
That must
Can't
be
be
the big
Joe.
jump over there.
Are you ready?
He didn't say there was going to be a round 2, man.
I am all over this.
Yeah. Right? Doesn't this look really good,
Holy
guys?
crap, that looks
Oh,
good.
it's
This looks
really good.
strong.
You know what I love about it though, as a trailer, it really made me want to see the movie because it made me. It's so many questions. I mean, after
Yeah.
your boring rendition of the story, I actually want to see it now. You know, like I was like already after you were talking there for 17 hours, I was already finished and like never watched this. And thank God that trailer saved one ticket
Right?
sale.
Yeah,
Apparently
don't send me
somebody
the
went to
picture.
class.
Yeah.
I just had a flashback to college. People
Drew's
going,
kid's
hey,
gonna
Drew,
be Drew.
Drew, can I borrow your notes? Hey, Drew, can I borrow your notes?
Drew's kid, Miles is gonna be like when Miles is older, he's gonna be go, Dad, just beat me. For Christ's sake, shut up and just beat me.
What is so
No,
great about this is
no.
like it's like an old medieval poem, and it's kind of
Yeah.
hard to read, but you're just like, you don't understand? Hold up, let me take you back. Let me just
Right, yeah, yeah.
give you context.
Yeah,
teaching you
PJ
read
wouldn't take the time to read the poem. I was trying to give him the cliff notes, but he didn't even want to hear the fucking cliff notes. So
No.
Next up on
'Cause I had the
trailer talk.
trailer.
Next up on trailer talk, we have Beowulf.
Beowulf, yeah, totally.
We're talking about Beowulf.
We're going to. We are only
Grendel.
going to.
Grendel's
We are going to.
mother
It's not
is
going to
the
be
real-
trailer talk. It's going to be poem talks next. We're just going to do
talks.
poems.
Poetry.
Ashcan's
like Dr.
right. That
Seuss.
song is "Lapsed" by Black Math. That music was powerful. It was like talk about a song like perfectly picked for this trailer. It's just that you really feel that like what they're trying to get, that vibe they're trying to get across.
A lot of the trailers that we've seen lately should watch that trailer to know how to make a trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how much of it is the editing? I mean, it's great. The trailer's perfect, but the cinematography, PJ, you were mentioning, it's just like it's hard to make a bad trailer when every shot looks that good. You know, like it's
Yeah.
just
The shots and the coloring and the juxtaposition of colors and just the way they elevated the, separated the character from the background to give it that emotion of, you could just sense that he was looking at something, like that attachment to his emotions, just all done through the camera. That shit's rare, man. It's not easy to get. It takes an artist to do that.
And it's a great cast too. I mean, you just
Yeah.
I don't remember his name, but the old man, the one with the husky voice that's talking to
I'll
him,
find out.
to Gawain.
Oh, yeah.
He was the
Sean
bad
Harris.
guy in one of the Daniel Craig Bond films,
Yeah.
and he was
And Mission Impossible, I think, too.
No, not. You're right. It was Mission Impossible, and he was
Impossible, yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah,
so
Sean
good in
Harris.
those.
He's really good.
Yeah, Sean Ayers. Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, he plays King Arthur. Kate Dickie plays the Queen. Joel Edgerton plays the Lord, which is also plays Owen Lars in Star Wars. Nerd cred. Bing.
Why are you such a nerd?
And,
Uncle Owen.
Uncle Owen, yeah.
I recognized
Uncle
Barry
Owen.
Keoghan, who is a really great Irish actor, young Irish lad. He was the guy with like the axe kind of swung it in the beginning, somewhere in the beginning.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's just fantastic.
cool.
Like, yeah, a rising star.
He
It's fantastic.
he brought that creepy. He's bringing that creepy vibe, and I'm here for it.
But I
Yeah.
think
It's
PJ
this
nailed
movie
it.
was what?
Yeah, PJ, I think you nailed it though, because I have questions. I don't know. And so many trailers kind of go, oh, this is what it's gonna be, and we're gonna do this, and that's that. You're like, okay, I've seen the movie.
Yeah.
This, I'm like, I have no idea. And
You know they've been sitting on this movie for over a year.
Yeah.
No way.
it's
Supposed to
been
come out May
finished.
20,
Oh,
May
really?
2020
Oh, I
at
do
South
know
by
that.
South.
I
By.
auditioned for this film.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh,
Really?
really?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
So did Nolan.
Wow.
Nolan auditions for everything. Nolan's in everything.
No,
Nolan's a
I
tree.
didn't. I didn't. I wish I could say, yeah, I was gonna be the fox.
Yeah.
They wanted
yeah.
me to do the voice.
That
I'm
would
like,
be
you know
kinda
what?
cool.
Unless I mocap the fox, I'm not doing it. They were like, you're not mocapping a fox. I was like,
And you're like, no, I'm sorry. but then I
Mocapping all the
can't.
they're like,
bushes.
please stop.
Is a fox more of a dog or a cat? Which
It's a
family is
dog.
it in?
It's cat dog.
So it lifts its leg to pee.
Cat-
The boy ones do,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. It's
That'd be
the same
that'd be hard to
personality.
mocap, right? The lifting the leg to pee. That'd be a mocap
Yeah.
thing.
They lift their leg until they
Or
get
it'd be
old.
harder to do the girl and the squatting. That would be harder to mocap. The squatting would be harder.
Yeah.
Pagan, when you auditioned for this, did you go
Yeah.
in thinking this was the Batman remake, but with the Green Knight?
Absolutely.
Is that
Yeah.
why you didn't probably get it? You were like, listen, how many do I get a utility belt? Or...
I had the cat suit on and everything, and I was like
Yeah.
so prepared. And then they were like, not the vibe we were going for. And I was like, oh, that's a pity. Then I don't want to be in it.
It's more of a fox that we're
Yeah.
going for.
I'll just take my cat suit somewhere else. Thank you. No, no, it was really cool. It was actually auditioned from home, so a lot of them are doing self tapes now in Ireland, because obviously we're all so remote now anyway. But Ireland's like a small enough country, but most of the auditions happen in either Cork or Dublin or Galway, and people are like scattered in amongst. And I'm obviously in Wexford, so yeah. So I sent in some self tapes, and they were very nice and positive feedback and everything. But ultimately didn't get it, so I'm not going to go see this movie. Obviously.
You're like, boycott this.
Not
Yeah, I'm
going.
gonna boycott this film. Don't go see it. I'm not in it. So. No, but Barry Keoghan's
Understood.
in it, and another Irish guy, Anthony Morris. I actually worked with him on my first ever professional theatre play, and I'd be happy to go and support them. They're deadly, and Irish filmmaking in general. Like the locations are beautiful in this.
Oh, wow.
All of Ireland's beautiful. So.
Yeah.
That's true.
Right.
That's true. You can't go wrong.
I've never been there.
I think even like the costume design and the hair and makeup in this movie is like really nice.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
I
Alicia,
just, like,
did you
he's
say
walking,
Alicia
you see, like, the pop-
Vikander's in? Sorry,
the
I
elevator.
interrupted.
Yeah,
Sorry,
let's
go
see
on.
Vikander.
Oh no, you're good.
Cheers.
I didn't
Yeah.
I didn't see
she
her.
is?
I like her. I didn't see her.
She's not in the trailer, I don't think. She
She is
takes the part as
briefly.
lady. I think she's like, you blink and you miss her.
Yeah.
Oh, I
yeah,
love
you
her.
blink and you miss her, yeah.
I think she's on the floor, right? Surrounded by the other ladies.
Oh, I'll have to go back and.
I think.
Yeah. So she in the poem, she's
Oh,
the
I'll
one
have to double check.
quote unquote seducing the Green Knight. So basically the Green Knight has to keep his honor, right?
Right.
And she's trying to get him to basically she's trying to seduce him, but he's made an oath to the Lord that whatever happens during the castle, if the Lord brings back something, he has to tell him what he did during that day and cannot lie. So when the Lord brings back like food, he says, hey, yeah, the lady pecked me on the cheek, gave me a kiss on the cheek, and so he's like, that's what happened. And the Lord's like, oh cool, no worries, we're all friendly here. So he does this for like 3 days, and finally the lady promises him a sash. What is it?
Oh my God, you're making me not want to see the movie again.
A sash.
You're making-
Yeah.
Sash? Well, it's supposed to-
You're making me not want to see the movie again.
No,
Run the
it's-
trailer again so I want to see it again. Come on, run the trailer again.
No, I like the word out.
And then the
Yeah.
You're like that history teacher in high school that I just would hope he would drop dead of a heart attack.
I mean, but don't you
Nolan's
want to
dead.
know?
We lost Nolan. Like, Nolan,
Nolan's
you
gone.
flies with your
Nolan-
mouth open like
All
that.
right,
But
let's talk
You
about
got to
something
present it
like
better.
that.
You got to make it. You got to give it some more life and some. You got to tell the story a little bit
No,
better.
no, no. Well, you tell the story.
Oh, I don't know the story. I watched the
Then shut
trailer.
up.
You gotta
Oh,
preserve
man.
the story.
How about Dev Patel's
gosh.
beard? How about that for a segue?
yes.
Has a big ass beard.
Right?
You know what? He
Makes it
needed a
longer.
manscape. He needed a manscape. He
biggest
needed a
beard.
lawnmower
He
4.0.
did.
That's right.
Did need a line.
Absolutely.
How about we?
100%.
I got one. He can have mine. Look, I got one right here.
Oh.
Oh, is it?
Do it again.
Are we live? Are we live? Yes. Okay. I'm sorry to interrupt, ladies and gentlemen. This is your pubic service announcement and news you've all been waiting for. The Manscaped engineering team has confirmed they have successfully created the Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, now available for purchase not only in the United States, but also in Canada, where the hair grows rampant, makes grease look like nubile children. The new trimmer is just released only moments ago, just handed to me now, and we are one of the first to get our hands on it. Share the news. We will need you to join over 2 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with this exclusive offer. 20% off plus free shipping with the code TRAILER. That's right, TRAILER, trailer at manscaped.com. I'm one of the first people to try the new Manscaped, and my favorite feature is this little light, because I often like to get into dark crawl spaces, caves, or just under a blanket and trim all my hair off in the dark. Drew Lewis, you are a hairy SOB. Have you enjoyed the new ceramic blade skin safe technology from the good people at Manscaped?
Oh, I have. I have mine right here. This thing is sleek. It's cool. It comes with this dope charger that you just
That's right.
slide it in and
Dope.
it charges.
That's what the kids say.
Yeah, yeah. And here's the deal. Here's my favorite feature. I like to do my shaving in the shower because there's less cleanup. It just all goes
That's
down the
gross.
drain. And yeah, no, I know. But
It's a visual I can't lose now.
I know.
I'm alright with
and
that visual.
this
I'm
thing
banking
is-
that.
This thing is waterproof, guys. Waterproof.
It's
So-
waterproof? I didn't know that.
Dude. Yeah, dude. How cool is that?
I didn't know it was waterproof.
That's my.
That's
thing.
pretty awesome.
You know something else, Drew? Maybe you should try to shave some of that story off with it. Help
Yeah.
out. Pagan, let's
Just a
Pagan,
little off
Steph,
the
you're
top.
women. You obviously don't grow hair, so
Nolan,
Manscaped.
my balls are
You
so
know.
smooth, I can't
No.
even feel them anymore. I mean,
Same.
I
They're
think
gone.
they are just so,
Oh
like
my
they're so
gosh.
smooth, they're practically not even there.
I shaved them all off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shaved them
look,
all
I
off.
mean-
Actually,
They're
you
gone.
can't shave your balls off, folks, because the
Don't
skin
shave them,
safe
shave them off.
technology. It is precise. It
Don't.
is a great trimmer. PJ, the beard. I know you like to throw some down on the pubic, maybe switch it out, clean it up, and go up to the face to get that amazing. You know, your beard looks like the top of your head. We could.
I
spin
don't do
up
it
and down.
anymore. I just don't do it anymore. I got I got one for here and one for down there.
Oh.
That's right.
So and it's cheap to
Brilliant.
get too. It's 20% off. Use that trailer code Manscaped. No, the code trailer at manscaped.com. Get one for each. One for down there, one for right here.
20%
Yeah.
off plus free shipping, kids. No person wants to end with pubes in their mouth, and your balls will thank you. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code TRAILER at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com. Hear that? Unlock your confidence and always use the right tools for the job. Only at manscaped.com.
What do you think
I
it was like back in the medieval times of Green Knight? Like they were hairy people then. Like that was
Yeah,
like
they did not have manscaped.
where is
That's
it?
true.
I would brought Manscaped back.
I think-
like if when you go back to the
I think they
past, you're like,
smelled.
what items can you bring?
I can
Manscaped.
only imagine that the nut
Manscaped.
fog
Honestly.
after you take off your armor That
The
whole,
nut
The
fog.
nut
Did you
fog.
say?
you know, you take the armor off. You're like, great day of battle, boys. You take the off, and they're like, oh my god.
You know what they could have
Armor
used? The
doesn't
crop
breathe.
preserver,
Wow.
which is ball deodorant,
The boys are
right?
not doing too well. The boys
Yes.
are not
Huh?
doing too
Huh?
well.
By the way, the
Oh,
ball
yeah.
deodorant. I
Yeah,
like the ball
yeah.
deodorant from Manscaped so much. I throw it on my armpits. I actually slap it after
It
I
actually,
shave. I don't care.
I can attest. It smells very nice.
Pagan says she's been smelling a lot of it lately. I
It
don't want
smells
to go there.
nice. Listen, can you smell too much of it? I don't know. At least I'm close
My
enough
wife
to
is
smell
like,
it. PJ,
"Your face smells like-"
Jesus.
My wife's like, your face smells like your balls. I'm like, isn't it a beautiful thing? She's like, yes.
With Manscaped, yes, it is. Not in any other circumstance, Nolan.
Yes.
Good,
Yes.
good thing
Manscaped,
your wife
yes,
said
it is a good thing.
noticed that.
Yeah.
Good thing your wife noticed that.
Only if it were true.
Yeah, but medieval times, that's got to be a hairy, smelly time. I mean,
It's also
seriously.
a hairy, smelly restaurant.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Hey, you want some
That's a-
chicken while you watch
It
the
is.
horses
It
take a
is.
shit?
Wow.
That's a bad sign.
Yeah,
Welcome
it
to
is.
A hairy,
Like, you can't
smelly
see your
restaurant.
food.
I sneeze.
I'll say back to the trailer.
Yes.
Want to thank the our news team for bringing us that breaking news. By the way,
That was nice.
the music that was a great intro. I'm a sucker for historical stuff like this, and as Drew proved earlier, this poem sucks. I mean, this is boring as shit, right? But
As Drew
what did they
proved
do?
earlier.
They made this great,
That's mean.
cool-looking movie with the cinematography, the acting, the music. Drew, you hit on the music a little bit. The sound, guys. It was like, I want to know more
Yeah.
about this. And maybe after, I'll read the poem. Probably not.
No, probably
But
not.
maybe.
Neither you or PJ can read. I know this.
When I want to go to sleep, I'm just going to call you and go, hey, can you read me that Green Knight poem? I'm having trouble falling asleep.
I'll be
Yeah.
like, do you want it in Anglo-Saxon? or should I?
Oh, OG for sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
I need to
Put
bring
an
in some
accent
backup.
on as well. Just
I'm gonna bring in
chuck it
some
there.
backup.
Okay.
Wayne has come in. He has a question.
All right.
Oh.
Let's bring in Wayne to see
Yes.
what he has to say real quick. Wayne, if you're there, let's see. I'll bring you in. Replayer.
Oh, this
Wait.
almost worked.
Give me a
Hello.
second, buddy.
Wayne, you used too much of that manscape up here, buddy.
Took it right off.
Yeah. See, I've been feeling for Drew this whole time because I know of the poem and I'm a bit of a history nerd, but it's like, but me and Drew are very similar tastes. But I'll say this: I could probably do it a bit better because I'm saying it in an Irish accent, so it's a bit
Yeah,
different.
please try.
So I
Go
could
for
sell it a bit better.
Go for it.
But the whole, and also if you want to see it in a Scottish accent, there was a film made of this called The Sword of Valiant back in the 70s with Sean Connery in the Gawain role. So
I did not know
that exists. That exists.
Really?
So,
Oh.
yeah. So you have
Well,
to
that
go,
would be
shut him.
clever.
I'm searching for that now.
So I mean, I'm very excited about this because like we haven't had cinema in 2 years in Ireland anyway. So this will be my first trip to the cinema in 2 years. I'm very excited for this movie.
Yeah.
That's
Because-
a good point. Wayne, great
Yeah.
point. This is definitely a theater movie.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see this on a big screen.
Oh, for sure.
Good
Yeah.
call.
Yeah,
For
and it's
sure.
it's like A24. I don't
Yes.
think have not made a good film.
Yeah.
You have Saint
No, they're-
Maud, the one with the guy from Walking Dead, Minari, I think it's called, Minari. That's chewing up the awards kind of set. So A24 make quality. So this looks phenomenal. And PJ, you said the cinematography, like it is a painting in every single frame.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah, but I mean the original poem. The thing about the original poem is there's only one copy of it that exists, like at all. Like it was thought to be lost for centuries, and it was found after being I think it was a fire in a monastery, and there's only one copy of the poem that
Oh,
is
wow.
somewhere in a museum. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You had to be careful.
That's
Like back in the day, you wrote like, "This is a masterpiece book." Oh shit, I burnt it. There's no more copies. It's over,
Yeah.
forgotten forever.
I think what's also very interesting is no one knows who wrote it. Like
No.
it's an anonymous poem, and it was written in the
Oh.
I think in the 15th century, and then yeah, like you said, Wayne, almost lost in a fire in 1731, and like it's kind of like this weird, like it has like this mystery around it, right? The poem itself is sort of mysterious, so I think. And to bring that mystery into the movie in like this ethereal way, like that you see in the trailer, I don't know. I'm really digging it.
the thing about it is as well the story itself. It's so out there because there's kind of twists and turns in whatever version you hear of the story, but there's the Morgana Le Fay side of of the Arthurian legend, and she might have something to do with the Green Knight. And who is the Green Knight? Is he one of Arthur's actual other knights dressed up and stuff? It's all these weird twisty turns that are in different versions of the stories throughout the years. It is going to be different every single time you see it. So I that's why I'm really excited. And it's also a very diverse cast. Having Dev Patel in the main role as an Arthurian knight, it's kind of, it's modern day meets kind of oldie, and it kind of reminds me of like the John Berman Excalibur and those type of films back from the 80s that were like classic fantasy, old school, proper knights of the round table type of stuff. Like, and it's good.
You know, and I'll throw on my scholarly hat for a little bit, because the one thing that's interesting about epic poems like this, and I do know this. This is me nerding out on history. Is they don't know who wrote it because nobody wrote it. It was these were oral stories that were told around in villages and campfires, and somebody finally wrote it down. But they didn't come up with the story and write the story. Beowulf was that way. They these
Star Wars.
Poems.
Yeah.
No, Star Wars was written, PJ. That's a different thing.
Yeah.
That's different.
Totally.
But it's interesting because it was probably around for centuries before somebody was able to, because of lack of ability to write, was just somebody wrote it down and preserved it. And of course, then let's talk about Gutenberg and the printing press. PJ, are you asleep yet?
I'm writing stuff down in case there's a test later or something.
There definitely should be a test. There should be a quiz.
Yeah, I'm taking notes.
I think Wayne and
I'm
Drew would
recording
pass.
it all.
I think that's me and Drew. I think we'll just have our own little conversation over here where we can just nerd out about things, and it'll probably end up being a Star Trek conversation as well at the end of it as well.
Totally.
So.
I'm definitely want to watch it. It really,
100%.
really good trailer.
Are we doing thumbs up? Can I do that?
2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. Right.
2 thumbs up fighting.
Oh.
Man, hold your
That's
manscape
very
up.
on theme. That's very on theme.
All right. Well done, boys and girls.
That was good. Yeah.
I mean, thanks, Wayne. Because I thought like your input's great, and sure, you're Irish, so it's never gonna be a bad time.
Sure, look, like you know what to say. Yeah, I don't have a pint of Guinness with me. Unfortunately, I'm drinking wine, but
That's all right. PJ's all about the
Not
wine.
a bad thing.
Man after my own heart.
Wine's good. Wine's good.
Yeah, that's PJ's jam right there.
All right. We got more? What are you doing? We taking us home? What are we doing? Where are we at?
We are at the end of our time. Your local news and the national news will be coming up soon. Go get that Manscaped 4.0 and shave the crap out of your nuts. I don't care.
Please,
do what
yes.
you got to do to clean it up, make it look
it
good.
does really well elsewhere as well. It works in all
does.
places.
It does.
Look how
Just wash
smooth
the blade.
Wayne's head is. You want your balls to be that smooth? Manscaped.com.
Yes.
It's true. It's very true.
Or your buttocks.
Mm-hmm.
I like to shave my butt, make it look like a chimpanzee. Walk around.
Gotta love a smooth butt.
Thanks for joining us, guys. The Trailer Talk. Green Knight. Not about a vegan.
Not about a vegan
knew?
Batman.
That's all I took from this. Go see it. Go see it. See you soon.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.